porch lights flickering like it's losing its mind. In a zip code the interstate left behind. I'm staring at a garden that's gone to seed, full of everything we didn't know we'd need. The mailbox is rusting, leaning to the right, holding on to ghosts in the middle of the night. You said this valley was our promised land, but the dirt just slipped right through our hands. Now it's just burned out signs and broken promises, empty pews, and God be with us as the neons hum in a melody of gone. And it's a hell of a way to be carrying on. Every I love you was a flicker in the dark. Now there's nothing left but a cold gray spark down a dead-end road where the ghost wind winds between broken hearts and burned out signs. I passed the diner where the open sign is cracked. Reminds me of the day you never look back. The welcome mat is buried under Oklahoma dust, and the forever we swore has turned to rust. The billboard for the chapel is peeling away, just like the words you didn't have the nerve to say. The paint is chipping on our dreams and our schemes, and the silence is louder than it used to be, it seems. Yeah, it's just burned out signs and broken promises, empty pews, and God be with us as the neons hum in a melody of gone. And it's a hell of a way to be carrying on. Every I love you was a flicker in the dark. Now there's nothing left but a cold gray spark down a dead-end road where the ghost wind winds between broken hearts and burned out signs. You can't fix a bulb once the filament's gone. You can't find the sun when you're hiding from the dawn. I'm still standing here in the shadows of the glow of a town and a girl that didn't know how to grow. At the edge of town, like everything else, you went and let down, just burned out signs and a whole lot of time to watch the lights go out. Yeah, they're all going out. Neon sign in Miller's diner flickers half a light, just a lonely pulse on a street that died at 5. I'm sitting on the tailgate with a ghost I can't let go, watching the street light hum a tune that only we both know.
pavement's cracked and cold beneath my boots tonight, but I can still see you twirling in that pale electric light. Now it's just dancing shadows on Main Street, moving to the rhythm of a heart that skipped a beat. The wind plays a fiddle through the rusted alley gate, while I'm holding on to memories that have grown a heavy weight. And you're a silhouette in silver, a dream I can't quite keep, just dancing shadows on Main Street while the whole town's fast asleep. Used to talk about the world beyond the county line, but you became the stars and I stayed stuck in time. I see you in the window of the hardware store downtown, in the reflection of a life that didn't burn or break or drown. I reach out for your hand, but I only feel the air. A phantom step, a turn of phrase, but you aren't really there. They say this town is hollow, that the glory days are gone, but they don't see the waltz we had before the gray of dawn. Every flicker, every movement, every swaying of the trees is just your spirit coming home to bring me to my knees. Oh, the dancing shadows on Main Street, moving to the rhythm of a heart that skipped a beat. The wind plays a fiddle through the rusted alley gate, while I'm holding on to memories that have grown a heavy weight. You're a silhouette in silver, a dream I can't quite keep, just dancing shadows on Main Street while the whole town's fast asleep. The dark away, turning all my beautiful ghosts into common shades of gray. But I'll be back tomorrow when the moon begins to climb, to dance with you on Main Street just one more lonely time. Just one more time.
I told the driver anywhere but here, but the neon sign just blanked away my fear. Pulled up to a gravel lot, a different name, but the smell of stale regrets is all the same. The jukebox in the corner's playing He Stopped Loving Her Today, while I'm trying to find a reason just to stay. 'Cause every bar looks the the same sad country song. It's a different zip code, maybe a different state, but I'm still staring at the bottom of a glass I hate. The labels change their colors, the wood is scratched and gray, but every bar looks the same when the memory won't fade away. There's a girl in the corner with your shade of blonde. For a second I'm back in the arms where I belong. But she turns around and the illusion starts to crack. No matter how much I pour, it won't bring you back. The bartender's got a story he's heard 1,000 times before about the man who left his heart outside the swinging door. I'm running from the ghost of us in every town I find, but the map just leads to shadows you left behind. If I could find a place where the air don't taste like blue, maybe I could finally stop looking for you. But every bar looks the same since you've been gone. The same dim lights, the same sad country song. It's a different zip code, maybe a different state, but I'm still staring at the bottom of a glass I hate. The labels change their colors, the wood is scratched and gray, but every bar looks the same when the memory won't fade away. Yeah, the whiskey's all the same, the heartaches all have names, and every bar looks the same, just another night of the same old pain. The rain is slicking down on Main, reflecting colors through the pane of a diner where we used to share a pie. Now I'm staring at the empty seat and the ghosts of us on every street, while the midnight blue starts bleeding from the sky. And it's all just fading neon, honey, tonight, washing out the memories in a sickly kind of light. The red says open, but I'm locked down in the cold. The blue is for the stories that we never got to told. Just a flicker and a shadow where your heartbeat used to be, on these faded neon streets that look like misery. That old motel sign across the way has lost its hymn and turned to gray, a broken buzzing sound just like my head.
I remember how you used to laugh before we tore the map in half and left 1,000 sorries left unsaid. And it's all just faded neon, honey, tonight, washing out the memories in a sickly kind of light. The red says open, but I'm locked down in the cold. The blue is for the stories that we never got to tell. Just a flicker and a shadow where your heartbeat used to be, on these faded neon streets that look like misery. They say time's a healer, but I think time's a thief, stealing all the color, leaving nothing but the grief. Now the gold has turned to rust, and the pink has turned to white, and I'm just looking for a spark to get me through the night. Yeah, it's all just faded neon, honey, tonight, washing out the memories in a sickly kind of light. The red says open, but I'm locked down in the cold. The blue is for the stories that we never got to tell. Just a flicker and a shadow where your heartbeat used to be, on these faded neon streets that look like misery. Faded neon, just a humming in the dark. The light is dying out, and I'm still looking for your spark. The porch swing is humming a rusty old tune to a gravel pit choir and a low-hanging moon. I'm packing the porcelain, the ghosts and the dust, and a key to a door that surrendered to rust. The mailbox is leaning, it's tired of the wait for letters from people who showed up too late. Now I'm the last light at the end of the town, watching the stars pull the dark curtains down. The highway is calling, but my heart wants to stay in the shadow of things that the wind blew away. One flicker of gold in a sea of deep blue, then the last light goes out, and the memories do too. The kitchen still smells like her cinnamon bread, and the silence is louder than words ever said. I traced every hide mark on the frame of the door, but the kids don't live around these parts anymore. The
bank took the acreage, the weeds took the barn, and time took the sweater she promised to yarn. Yeah, I'm the last light at the end of the town, watching the stars pull the dark curtains down. The highway is calling, but my heart wants to stay in the shadow of things that the wind blew away. One flicker of gold in a sea of deep blue, then the last light goes out, and the memories do too. They say onward and upward, they say let it go, but they've never planted a life in this row. It's hard to be brave when you're leaving behind the only four corners that ever were kind. I'm turning the switch, let the darkness set in, where the driveway ends and the world begins. Just a silhouette fading in the rear view mirror. The further I get, the goodbye gets clearer. The last light at the end of town, the last light is down. Porch swing is a rhythm and rust, and this house is just timber and dust. I'm sitting here watching the sun go down on the quietest side of this dying town. I reach for the switch by the kitchen door, but the kitchen don't feel like home anymore. Just a shadow of us on the hardwood floor. The lights flicker low, then they fade away, like the things that I meant, but I didn't say. 13 years, or maybe it's the number of the house, but every time it dims I start calling out to a ghost in the hallway, a face in the frame. The wiring is old and it's whispering your name. Everything's dark and I'm losing the fight, in a house where the memories are killing the light. There's a stain on the rug where you dropped your glass. I can't bring myself to let the cleaning crew pass. The electric company sent a final demand, but I'm holding a letter in my trembling hand. Said forever in the glow of the lamp. Now the air in this bedroom is heavy and damp, and the bulb overhead is starting to cramp. The lights flicker low, then they fade away, like the things that I meant, but I didn't say.
say. 13 years, or maybe it's the number of the house, but every time it dims, I start calling out to a ghost in the hallway, a face in the frame. The wiring is old and it's whispering your name, but everything's dark and I'm losing the fight in a house where the memories are killing the light. They say just replace them, it's a simple fix, but they don't see the way the shadows mix with the way you laughed when the fuse blew out. Now the silence is the only thing I'm sure about. Flicker once for the way we were, flicker twice for the him and her, flicker 3 times, now it's gone. I'm sitting in the blackness, waiting for the dawn, but the dawn don't come for a man like me in a house full of lights I can't make myself see. 13 years, the lights flicker just like memories. The skyline's glowing like a neon bruise in a city that don't care if I win or lose. I'm sitting in the backseat of a midnight cab, watching billboards flicker over all I had. Back home, the stars don't have to try so hard to find the corners of a quiet yard. But here the sky's just a hazy shade of gray, and the silence feels 1,000 miles away. And I'm staring at the lights that don't mean home, shining on a crowded street where I'm all alone. They're bright enough to blind me, but they'll never get me warm, like the porch lamp burning through a summer storm. Every glowing window is a life I'll never know, just another ghost in this electric glow. I'm surrounded by the fire, but I'm freezing to the bone underneath the lights that don't mean home. There's a rhythm to the traffic, a steady, lonely hum, but it ain't the sound of the crickets where I'm from. No gravel underneath the tires, no dust behind the wheel, just the cold hard shadow of the glass and steel. I've got a pocket full of money and a name upon the door, but I've never felt this hollow or this poor. there ain't a single spark that's gonna lead me back. And I'm staring in at the lights that don't mean home, shining on a crowded street where I'm all alone. They're bright enough to blind me, but they'll never get me warm, like a porch lamp burning through a summer storm. Every glowing window is a life I'll never know, just another ghost in this electric glow. I'm surrounded by the fire, but I'm freezing to the bone underneath the lights that don't mean home. They say you gotta leave to find out who you are, but I think I left my soul beside my daddy's rusted car. Now I'm looking for a feeling that a city can't provide, while the ghosts of all my memories take me for a ride. Yeah, they're pretty, I suppose, when they're reflecting in the rain, but they can't wash away the longing or the pain. Just a million different colors, but I'm still on my own, underneath the lights that don't mean home. No, they don't mean home. Turn them off. Let me call. I'm pulling through the gravel of the only town I know, where the ghosts of us are dancing in the high beams' yellow glow. The clock on the dashboard is stuck at 10:30. The time you said you loved me and wouldn't say it again. I'm passing by the diner where we carved our names in wood. I'd go inside and fix this if I only thought I could. But it's late enough for shadows and early enough for tears, and the silence in this Chevy is the loudest thing I've heard in years. The world has gone to sleep, tucked in and out of sight, but the midnight signs are blinking like they're looking for a fight. Neon red and lonely blue, flickering in the rain, just a bunch of empty promises and 24-hour pain. Open sign at Miller is buzzing like a nerve. I almost took the exit, but I lost the heart to swerve. say the sun is coming, but the dark is all I see. Like a Motel 6 vacancy that's waiting there for me. Every street lamp is a memory of a girl I used to hold. Now I'm just a driver shivering from the cold. Yeah, it's late enough for shadows and early enough for tears, and the silence in this Chevy is the loudest thing I've heard in years. The world has gone to sleep, tucked in and out of sight, but the midnight signs are blinking like they're looking for a fight. Neon red, lonely blue, flickering in the rain, just a bunch of empty promises and 24-hour pain. The exit sign is glowing, pointing where I ought to go, but the don't walk light is steady and the caution light is slow. I'm just a drifter in the static, caught between the lines, reading my own heartbreak in the midnight sign. That no vacancy is humming, sorry you're too late, and the welcome to is rusted on the edge of this old state. The sun's gonna rise, but it won't be mine. I'm just lost in the glow of a midnight sun. Midnight sun, still blinking. I'm sitting in the corner of this dim lit dive, trying to find a reason to feel half alive. The jukebox is humming a melody low about a man who had nowhere left to go. I've got a double of bourbon and a pocket of regret, but the whiskey ain't helping me forget you yet. The sign in the window is buzzing a prayer, but it's a ghost of a light in the midnight. 'Cause that neon don't warm the cold, it's just a painted on light for a lonely soul. Touch the frost you left on my heart, I'm in the places where we pulled apart. It's a flickering glow in a world turned gray, but it can't burn the winter of a memory away. No, that neon
don't warm the cold. I remember the porch light at our little place, the way it used to dance across your face. Now I'm chasing shadows in a sea of pink and blue, trying to buy a minute without missing you. The bartender's nodding like he knows the score. He's seen 1,000 heartbreaks walk through that door. He says the first one is hard, but the silence is worse. When the glow of the city becomes a beautiful curse. It's artificial heat for a hollowed out man. I'm holding on to nothing as hard as I can. You can dye the clouds purple and the sidewalk gold, but it's still 30 below in the depths of my soul. 'Cause that neon don't warm the cold. It's just a painted on light for a lonely soul. You can't touch the frost you left on my heart, or mend the places where we pulled apart. It's a flickering glow in a world turned gray, but it can't burn the winter of your memory away. Know that neon don't warm the cold. So keep the change and turn the sign to close. I'm heading out where the bitter wind blows, back to the dark where the truth is told. 'Cause that neon, know that neon don't warm the cold. Just let it go cold. Traded in a golden field for a street of silver screens, chasing down a Nashville ghost and a pocket full of dreams. I thought the light would warm me, thought the buzz would keep me whole, but the humming of these street lamps just echoes in my soul. Now I'm staring at my reflection in a rain-slick window pane, and the glow across the asphalt is just a different kind of stain. 'Cause 17 was a lifetime ago, and 17 is just a number on a door. But the 17th shot of whiskey doesn't taste like home no more. They say the bright lights lead the way, but they only hide the sky. I'm learning late that truth is found where the stars get to be shy. I came here for the shimmer, but now I'm standing in the dry, realizing 17 colors of neon is just another way to lie. There's a girl back in the county with a ribbon in her hair. She's probably tucking kids in now while I'm sitting in this chair. The sign above the barroom flickers open, then goes dark, like every promise made to me that didn't leave a mark. It's a violent shade of electric blue that's bleeding on my hands, a long way from the dirt and dust of my daddy's timberlands. Yeah, 17 was a lifetime ago, and 17's just a number on a door. But the 17th shot of whiskey doesn't taste like home no more. They say the bright lights lead the way, but they only hide the sky. I'm learning late that truth is found where the stars get to be shy. I came here for the shimmer, but now I'm standing in the dry, realizing 17 colors of neon is just another way to lie. It don't guide you, it just blinds you till you can't find the man you used to be. It's a chemical sunset, honey, and it's sinking over me. 17 miles to the city limits, 17 years I can't get back. Just a hum and a flicker, and a heart that's gone to black. Yeah, neon, it's just another lie, another pretty lonesome lie. Wiper blades are humming a rhythm out of time. I'm counting every mile I leave that town behind. The clouds are hanging heavy, suffocating out the stars, while I'm drowning in the static of this beat-up car. I see the ghost of us in every headlight's glow, wondering how we ever let a good thing go. And now it's just neon reflections in the rain, tangled up in shadows and the static of the pain. Every crimson light is a memory turning cold, a story about a promise that we never got to hold. The puddles on the asphalt look like shattered glass, watching every dream we had fade into the past. I passed that old diner where we used to sit till dawn. The open sign is flickering, but the light in us is gone. The pavement's acting like a mirror to my soul, dark and cracked and empty, way beyond control. I'm chasing down a highway that leads to nowhere new, just trying to outrun the silver ghost of you. They say the rain will wash away the dirt and all the grime, but it can't scrub the ache out of the passing of the time. The blue and gold is bleeding on the surface of the street, a watercolor heartache at the bottom of my feet. That we never got to hold. The puddles on the asphalt look like shattered glass, watching every dream we had fade into the past. So I'll keep the pedal down through the midnight blue, watching neon colors blur my view of you, just a shimmer on the road. Then it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. like jagged glass against a charcoal sky. There's a million glowing windows, but not a single high. I'm traded gravel driveways for this concrete maze of gray, and the stars I used to wish on feel a billion miles away. I'm checking my reflection in a tinted office door, just a boy in polished leather who don't know himself no more. It's a small town heart in a big city night, trying to find a flickering flame in the neon light. The silence here is deafening, the crowd is just a blur, and every breath I'm taking feels like reaching out for her. Yeah, the world is wide and golden, or so I was told, but a small town heart gets mighty cold. There's a message on my phone I've played 1,000 times, from a porch swing back in Georgia, filled with wind and rusted chimes. Mama says the harvest's coming and the creek is running low. She don't ask when I'm returning, 'cause she thinks I ought to know. But I'm stuck here in the traffic, just a ghost inside a car, wondering how I got so lonely, following a Hollywood star. It's a small town heart in a big city night, trying to find a flickering flame in the neon light. The silence here is deafening, the crowd is just a blur, and every breath I'm taking feels like reaching out for her. Yeah, the world is wide and golden, or so I was told, but a small town heart gets mighty cold. They say you gotta lose your soul to make it to the top, but I'm staring at the pavement, praying for the world to stop. I'd trade this penthouse view and every dime I've made for a midnight drive on Route 9, sitting in the shade. So I'll turn the collar up against this bitter wind, looking for a familiar face or the ghost of a friend. Just a small town heart in a big city night, counting down the hours till I see the morning light. It's a small town heart in a big city night, trying to find a flickering flame in the neon light. The silence here is deafening, the crowd is just a blur, and every breath I'm taking feels like reaching out for her. Yeah, the world is wide and golden, or so I was told, but a small town heart gets mighty cold.
Gravel crunching underneath my boots sounds a lot like a heart being pulled up by its roots. I told the bank to take the keys. I told the movers where to go. But my feet still take the path that's the only one they know. I passed the porch swing where we used to watch the rain. Now it's just a ghost of us crying out your name. And I'm still walking past your door, even though you don't live there anymore. I see the light in the hallway, but I know it's just the sun catching on a memory of everything we've begun. I've got a brand new map and 1,000 miles to go, but I'm still walking past your door just to say hello to a shadow that won't ever let me go. The new folks painted over that chip in the frame where I dropped the dresser and you laughed through the pain. There's a blue tricycle lying in the yard, living a life that shouldn't be this hard. To watch from the sidewalk like a stranger in the street, trying to find the rhythm in my own lonely beat. Sometimes I almost reach out for the knob, but the silence in my chest starts to steal every throb. I know the locks have changed, I know the story's through, but every step I take is still a step toward you. Your door, even though you don't live there anymore. I see the light in the hallway, but I know it's just the sun catching on a memory of everything we'd begun. I've got a brand new map and 1,000 miles to go, but I'm still walking past your door just to say hello to a shadow that won't ever let me go. 10 blocks down, then I turn around, back to the silence, back to the ground. Just a habit I keep until my heart gets sore. Still walking past your door. Standing on the corner
a 5th and Main, where the neon signs used to whisper your name. The coffee shop closed, there's a bank in its place, and there ain't a single soul who remembers your face. We carved our initials in the brick of the wall, but they sandblasted history and painted it all. Now it's glass and it's steel and it's cold to the touch, for a place where we used to matter so much. The city forgot how our melody goes, the wind doesn't whistle, the secrets we know. The tavern is silent, the jukebox is gone, and the street lights don't dance when the radio's on. We were the rhythm, the heartbeat, the spark, but the lights came back up and we're left in the dark. It's like we never happened, like we're just a ghost in the one little town that I love the most. Yeah, the city forgot our song. Walk past the park where the old oak tree stood, where you swore that you loved me as long as you could. They turned it to parking, it's all blacktop and gray, just a place for the strangers to engine away. I'm humming the chorus, I'm keeping the beat, but the sound of the traffic just drowns out the sweet. And I'm just a man with a hole in his chest, in a zip code that's moved on like all of the rest. The city forgot how our melody goes, the wind doesn't whistle, the secrets we know. The tavern is silent, the jukebox is gone, and the street lights don't dance when the radio's on. We were the rhythm, the heartbeat, the spark, but the lights came back up and we're left in the dark. It's like we never happened, like we're just a ghost in the one little town that I love the most. Yeah, the city forgot our song. You can pave over memories and make them look neat, but I'm still the singer with no one to hear, while the echoes of us slowly disappear. They're building it higher, they're reaching for sky, but they're burying everything you and I used to be. Yeah, they're moving on without me. The city forgot our song. It's just a quiet night now, just a quiet night. I watched the taillights flicker through the screen door mesh, tracing lines of red across the gravel in the drive. The engine hum is fading, but the air is still fresh, with the ghost of your cologne that kept this house alive. I used to think the sunset was a permanent thing, like the gold in your eyes when you laughed at the rain. But evening's coming on with a cold, sharp steam, and the silence in the hallway is a different kind of pain. The glow fades fast when the door clicks shut, like an old neon sign with a wire that's cut. It lingers on the porch and the edge of the bed, the ghost of the words that we should have just said. Now the shadows are long and the kitchen is gray, and the light in this heart is slipping away. Yeah, the glow fades slow, then it's gone in a sigh. It's a long, dark road after one last goodbye. There's a ring of dust where your picture used to sit, and a coffee cup stained with a memory of June. I tried to strike a match, but I couldn't keep it lit underneath the hollow silver of a lonely country moon. You were the lantern in the middle of a storm, the reason that the winter didn't feel quite so tall. But the embers in the fireplace are barely even warm, and I'm just a shadow leaning up against the wall. They say that time is a healer, but I think it's a thief, stealing every glimmer till there's nothing but the grief. I'm staring at the driveway where the gravel's gone cold, watching all the glitter turn to common household mold. The glow fades fast when the door clicks shut, like an old neon sign with a wire that's cut. It lingers on the porch and the edge of the bed, the ghost of the words that we should have just said. Now the shadows are long and the kitchen is gray, and the light in this heart is slipping away. Yeah, the glow fades slow, then it's gone in a sigh. It's a long, dark road after one last goodbye. One last goodbye. The porch lights flickering, but nobody's home. Just the hum of the fridge and the dial tone and the glow. It's gone. The streetlight flickers like a dying flame on the corner where I used to whisper your name. The Cracks in the sidewalk, I know them by heart. They're the same ones I walked when we fell apart. I passed the diner with a neon blue light, where we'd share a coffee in the middle of the night. Now it's just a ghost town in a one-horse zip, and every mile marker is a place where I slipped. Yeah, this street knows my regrets. It's seen every tear and it hasn't forgotten them yet. From the driveway I left to the bridge where I cried, it's a map of the man who went hollow inside. There's no use in hiding, there's no place to go when the gravel beneath me tells everything it knows. There's a porch swing still swaying on number 14, where I promised you forever and I meant what I'd seen. But the whiskey got louder than the things I should say, and I watched your taillights just fade into gray. Now the mailbox is rusting, the grass is knee-high, underneath the lonesome, unforgiving sky. I'm a stranger in town, but the pavement is cruel. It remembers the pride of a stubborn old fool. Yeah, this street knows my regrets. It's seen every tear and it hasn't forgotten them yet. From the driveway I left to the bridge where I cried, it's a map of the man who went hollow inside. There's no use in hiding, there's no place to go when the gravel beneath me tells everything it knows. Well, I could put it in neutral and just let it roll, but there's too many memories taking their toll. Every stoplight is red, like a warning I missed, between the life that I wanted and the one that exists. So I'll keep on driving till the yellow lines blur, searching for pieces of the way that we were. But the asphalt is cold and the shadows are long, and this street just keeps humming a heartbreak song. Yeah, it knows my regrets, every last one of them. I still catch myself checking the porch light, waiting for those high beams to cut through the dark. I leave your boots by the door just in case, and keep your favorite brand of coffee in the jar.
The house is a museum of a life we used to lead. Every photograph is a ghost I still try to feed, but the shadows get long when the sun starts to set, and the silence is a debt I ain't finished paying yet. 'Cause when the streets go quiet, I can hear you breathe. I can almost feel your hand tugging on my sleeve. When the world stops spinning and the neighbors turn in, that's when the memory of you begins to sink in. The crickets start their singing, the wind begins to moan, and I'm reminded of the mercy in being left alone. Yeah, the hardest part of living is the end of the riot. The world only breaks me when the streets go quiet. I spent all day working down at Miller's farm, staying busy just to keep the demons at bay. I talked to the tiller and I talked to the dog just to hear a voice, keep the echoes away. But now the traffic's died down on the old county road, and the heavy on my chest is a mountain-sized load. There's no TV loud enough to drown out the truth that I'm still in this kitchen and I'm missing you. 'Cause when the streets go quiet, I can hear you breathe. I can almost feel your hand tugging on my sleeve. When the world stops spinning and the neighbors turn in, that's when the memory of you begins to sink in. The crickets start their singing, the wind begins to moan, and I'm reminded of the mercy in being left alone. Yeah, the hardest part of living is the end of the riot. The world only breaks me when the streets go quiet. They say time is a healer, but time is just a thief, stealing the sound of your life, leaving nothing but grief. In the roar of the morning, I can't pretend I'm okay, but I'm terrified of the moment the light fades away. Yeah, the clock on the wall is a hammer and a nail, pinning me down while the moonlight turns pale. Sleep is a secret I can't seem to buy, not when the streets go quiet. No, not when the streets go quiet. Just me and your ghost in the quiet. I watched your shadow fade out by the gate, left a silence so loud it's a physical weight. The porch swing is humming a ghost of a tune under the gaze of a cold silver moon. I'm tracing the miles in the dust on your shelf, learning to live in this house by myself.
Now I'm headed down where the street lights end to the break in the river around the willow tree bend, where the memories ache and the shadows grow long and the wind whistles low like an old broken song. I'm looking for peace in the dark and the grind, way out there where the night spends its time. The clock on the mantle hasn't ticked in a week, and the floorboards have lost their familiar squeak. I buried your ring in the bottom of a drawer. I don't know who I'm supposed to be anymore. So I drive past the limits of this neon-lit town, where there's nobody left just to let someone down. And I'm headed down where the street lights end to the break in the river around the willow tree bend, where the memories ache and the shadows grow long and the wind whistles low like an old broken song. I'm looking for peace in the dark and the grind, way out there where the night spends its time. The stars are just pinpricks of light in the black. They don't ask any questions, they don't want nothing back. It's lonely and hollow and heavy and deep, but it's the only place left where a memory can sleep. Yeah, I'm headed down where the street lights end to the break in the river around the willow tree bend, where the memories ache and the shadows grow long and the wind whistles low like an old broken song. I'm looking for peace in the dark and the grind, way out there where the night spends its time. That's where I'll be, just me in the dark, where the night spends its time. Yeah, that's where I'll find mine. I'm still driving that old stretch of blacktop where the maples used to lean in deep and green. The radio is humming something hollow, and the dashboard's gathered dust I've never cleaned. I remember how you lean against the window, watching summer turn to gold against your skin. You said we had 1,000 miles of daylight, and I believed we'd never see the evening end. But the twilight caught me staring at the center line, and I'm searching for a hand I cannot find. I was looking at the moon, thinking we were doing fine, but you left before the road signs lost their light. Now the shadows are the only thing that's left of us, and I'm standing where the gravel turns to white. Yeah, you always had a rhythm for the leaving, and you left before the signs went dark tonight. The porch light swinging lonesome on the fixture, casting circles on the boots you left behind. I tried to read the silence in the kitchen, but I'm not great at reading through the lines. They say the sun sets beautiful in Kansas, or wherever it is you've run off to this time. But the horizon here just looks like one big ending, a jagged edge where I can't reach your mind. And the twilight caught me staring at the center line, and I'm searching for a hand I cannot find. I was looking at the moon, thinking we were doing fine, but you left before the road signs lost their light. Now the shadows are the only thing that's left of us, and I'm standing where the gravel turns to white. Yeah, you always had a rhythm for the leaving, and you left before the signs went dark tonight. The reflectors on the guardrail used to guide us home. Now they're just cold eyes watching me alone. I wish the sky had stayed blue just a little longer. Maybe then the goodbye wouldn't feel so strong. The neon's flickering out at the 76, and the world is turning quiet stone by stone. I'm still driving, baby, but I'm missing every turn. Yeah, the signs went dark, and I'm just finding out I'm on my own. You left before the signs went dark. Now I'm just driving in the black.
I'm still staring at that nursery wall, the one we painted back in early fall. We couldn't choose a side, so we used them both. A little bit of promise, a whole lot of hope. I bought the tiny shoes and the wooden crib. I practiced how to tie a little velvet bed. But the house is too quiet and the air is too still, and the sunrise feels like a bitter pill. Now I'm tracing your name in pink and blue, the only colors I have left of you. One for the girl you might have been, one for the boy I'll never hold again. It's a beautiful rainbow of what could have been, written on a heart that's wearing thin. Just a prayer on the wind, a love so true. I'm writing your name in pink and blue. Your mama's folded all the clothes away. She hasn't found the words to speak all day. She just touches her stomach and starts to cry, asking the Lord for the how and the why. I should have been teaching you how to fish. Instead I'm making a graveyard wish, watching the shadows dance on the floor by the stuffed bear waiting by the door. And I'm tracing your name in pink and blue, the only colors I have left of you. One for the girl you might have been, one for the boy I'll never hold again. It's a beautiful rainbow of what could have been, written on a heart that's wearing thin. Just a prayer on the wind, a love so true. I'm writing your name in pink and blue. They say time is a healer, but time is a thief. It stole the first laugh and it left us the grief. But in every sunset that paints the sky, I see those colors and I start to fly. Beyond the stars, where there's no more pain and no more scars, I'll keep the light on, I'll keep the view of your sweet name in pink and blue. Your name in pink and blue.